old house lovers. I'm here at the Ray house, and it's late March. The weather's starting to warm up. We've had some rain, and I think we're all more than just a little bit overwhelmed by what's going on right now in our world, and it would be really good for us to have a little diversion. So let's talk about the Ray house. Right now we are, I'm on site here. We have a lift on site. We've been working on doing some patching to the roof. You can see the blue tarps that we put on the roof. So we're really working to just stabilize the structure as it is now, just to ensure that we're not going to have any additional water damage. And so I want to share with you some of the things that we're going to be doing this spring. And so let's go on inside. So I'm in the kitchen area now. And what would have been the kitchen area. The really cool thing about this part of the house is this was actually the area where we believe it to be the original cabin that was on the property. This is the rear of the extension onto the house, which we believe to be the cabin. And or one of, I guess, what you would consider to be one of the older buildings on the property. I do believe that this is 1830s. It was the original building on the property, and then it was added to the home later. This is the exit to the porch that you can see from the outside, and then this is the exit to the garage. This bathroom would have been added in probably 1940 or 1950. And it will be removed completely. We'll open up this space. There'll be one great big open room as it would have been. The stairwell provides access to the upper story of the cabin, and we'll go up there next. Go up the stairs in the cabin, you can see that this is the upper area. It's just an open space here, and that doorway goes out into the main house. So this stairwell that I just came up would have been used by servants to access the main house, and it would have been used through these stairs here, which are hidden underneath the floor. So we look forward to opening that up as well, to be able to see a little bit more about how that was utilized back in the 1860s and 1870s. As odd as it may seem, this is one of my favorite parts of the house. I think it's because of the age, and because we know that this is the oldest part of the site. It's really cool to look at some of the little details when you really dig a little bit deeper. As I come up closer here, you know, we can see on this wall, there are a couple of different signs of the age. Here you have the press board, maybe 1950, and then underneath that we have the plaster and the lath. Actually has the horsehair in it, so we know that that would definitely be pre-1920. You can see that the lath strips have been attached with square nails. So that also shows a little bit about the age, meaning that the lath was put up prior to 1900. Small remnants of wallpaper too. So this one has a pretty gray flower on it. And it is a very, very thin, delicate paper. But just a beautiful example of what would have been here back in the time. We often say, you know, Lizzie Ray was William Ray's daughter, and she lived here for over 90 years. And we often say, Lizzie, where's your stuff? So whenever I see something like this, a little piece of paper or something that makes me think of her, it makes me feel a little bit more connected to the family. Things I also like about this part of the house are the live edge purlins that you can see that run perpendicular to the rafters and also parallel to the ridgeline. If you look really closely as well, you can also see the shake shingles that are still intact. They've been covered outside by the asphalt shingles, but I love to see how that live edge is actually still there. It's just been hiding up there all this time. So hang with us as we go throughout these next few weeks and months, and you'll see a transformation in this part of the Ray house as we peel away some of those layers and get down to a little bit more of the historically significant parts of this cabin.